Oh, I'm spooky today. Okay, science is kind of creepy today. I'm going to actually make sure we have the lights off because one of the coolest things about rocks is that you never know what you're going to get. Maybe you saw your science teacher eat a rock at some point. I also like to go rock collecting in the dark. And here's why. Sometimes, and I'm going to go to the dark right now as soon as I can show you these samples. Sometimes you get a cool rock sample that looks like this. Sometimes you get a rock sample that looks like this. Can you guys see good enough? I'm trying to light it up. Sometimes you get a light sample, that looks like this. Like, nothing special, right? Nothing really special. Here's one really not special. So years ago, I'm just going to leave those 5 on my desk and turn off my creepy flashlight so I stop looking super crazy. So you're just going to have to deal with this grainy picture of Mrs. Tomlinson's face. So today, you're going to learn about some rock names. They're actually really cool, like fluorite, apatite. Yeah, not apatite like I'm hungry. Please don't eat rocks. Okay, so anyway, at the very beginning of teaching, like when I was a first-year teacher, I got told I needed to make kids get excited about rocks. And I was like, really? I'm supposed to make a kid get excited about this rock? Or like, really? This rock? Like, kids don't really care about rocks unless they're throwing them at each other or kicking them around in the parking lot, maybe picking up a cool one and sticking it in your pocket. I hope you brought a rock with you today. I asked a little while ago if any of you had any cool rocks at home or just one rock that maybe you were hanging on to, and I hope you brought it today to check it out. Because today I'm going to let you use these really cool lights. Now, these are actually kind of bad for your eyes, so don't look at the light, okay? Just like you don't look at the sun, don't look at this light. It's ultraviolet light, right? So it's black light, but it has ultraviolet light rays, which do something really cool to certain types of rocks. So it just looks like a flashlight, except for this is a bulb, and this is your switch. And your switch goes on once, and it's one wavelength, and then it goes brighter, and it's on another wavelength. Okay, it's really purple. So I'm going to show you the rocks that I literally just showed to you, and then you're going to be like, whoa, Mrs. Tomlinson, now I get it. So let me show you this super ugly rock. I'm going to show you this one. And when it hits ultraviolet light, it's not really quite dark enough in here for you to see this, but I don't know if you can see that it is turning orange. And it's starting to glow. Actually, a pretty amazing rock. Check this side out. Pretty cool. So here's this plain black one that I showed you earlier. Look, it's not just plain black. It actually has some blue and white, and it glows. This is called fluorescence. Here's the plain white one that I showed you. But when I get it close, I don't know if you guys can see this that much. It has this like pink color to it. When I put the light on it, it has pink. This one is really cool. This one, like, okay, so back here without the fluorescent light, and now with the fluorescent light, it is super, this is fluorite. Isn't that amazing? It's glowing. Here's a really cool one. I like this one too. This one is like super plain, right? Super plain. And then when you put the light on it in the real dark, hold on, let's see if I can get some real dark. There, it's glowing. It's like a magic rock. So today I'm going to give you a box with samples in it. Looks like this. Okay. And you're going to take every single rock and you're going to take your light And you're not going to look at your light. You're going to take every rock, and then you're going to take your light over it and see what colors they turn when they fluoresce. Okay? And so when they fluoresce, it's actually pretty cool. And they all have numbers on them, like number 1, number 2, number 3. So I just put our cool ones back in there. They're like super bright to see. So like they look like normal rocks, and then they don't. And this is really hard to do. Okay, but make sure you're not actually looking at them with your eyes. So you can bring your sunglasses if you want. But then you can look at your rock samples. You have 15 rock samples to look at, and then I want you to take your rock sample and look at it underneath the black light and see if it fluoresces in any particular color. And then I'd like you to see if you can identify what color actually looks like what mineral. So you have 15 specimens, numbered 1 through 15. And I want you to determine what color they are, take some notes, and then see if you can actually identify them by the color that they fluoresce. Online, the lab page has actually really good samples about what you should see with the ultraviolet light on them. So if you don't have ultraviolet light, just really look at the colors of them so that you can answer the questions that go with the lab paper. So today, you are going to watch a really quick video about why fluorescence happens in nature. And then you're going to do a lab and look at all 15 samples that I have for you. And then you're going to look at your sample that you have with you under the ultraviolet light. And then you're going to answer some questions, and hopefully you can be able to identify some minerals that glow in the dark. And you know what? You can probably find some of these that glow in the dark in Michigan. And some of these can be found in Michigan. All you have to do is walk around at night with a black light. Okay, and a black light is just fine. A UV light is just fine. Okay, pretty cool. Make stuff glow. Oh, I have stripes on. Maybe they glow. A little bit. It's not quite dark enough in the room, though. We'll make it really dark for the lab today. All right. I hope you're not scared by the dark. You know, that would be horrible. Enjoy your rocks.